Hi, welcome to Testicle 1.
2, 3. We're testing, and is it a testicle or is it not?
Guess we'll never know.
Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Daisy, what do you have to say? Oh, she's saying it's a testicle.
Just one or two?
One or two? She's really liking just this one. What do you think about this one? Oh, there you go. What about them together? She just likes one at a time. She doesn't want to overwhelm herself.
Okay, Days.
Yeah,
I get it. I see.
I understand.
One at a time. You can't dive in.
Yeah, you want to like pace yourself. You
Yeah.
want to just like do it all at the same time. You know. I feel that. I feel that for you. All right, we're gonna
love that for you, Days.
We love that for you. We support you in all of your testicle endeavors. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next listener. Okay. All right. Well, whatever that was,
Yeah, guys.
I apologize in advance, and I would also like to apologize for any laundry noises that you hear going on.
Get your heads out of the gutter. We're
Not
actually doing laundry, cleaning clothes.
clothes. We're cleaning for once in our lives.
Well, not cleaning. We're washing clothes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Is Luisa gonna put them away when she's done?
Who knows?
We don't know. But
Make
at least,
your beds right now.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so if you hear any like banging or clanging, that it's just the dryer
washer.
in the washer. So
Don't freak out.
it's not a part of your car if you're listening in the car.
Yeah.
Not someone trying to break in.
No. It's just us.
Just us. Okay. What are we talking about today? I feel like
I think we have to start off with our positives and negs.
well, I know. I just want to give them like a
Oh,
what are we talking about?
A little brief introduction. Okay, guys, today we will be talking about, I think, some pretty cool stuff. A little bit on the lighter note compared to last week's listeners episode that was very deep and heavy for y'all.
Yeah.
This
This is more of an empowerment
more of
episode, I would say.
boosting you up.
Boosting
Boosting you up.
She just became a DJ for a
I
second.
did. I can rap. No, I can't.
Please show us.
No, I can't.
Please show us.
I can't.
Well, okay, so I'll start off with my positive. I was going through pictures today of our trip to Denver, and I was like, you know, I'm not very big on TikTok, but I love just like the collabs of the pics, and because you know when you're on vacation, you don't want to like just photo vomit everyone on like, look at how much fun I'm having, but sometimes you do, and so you know on TikTok they have those little video, like 1-minute videos of just like everything put into one video. So it's like everyone kind of just gets a gist of how much fun you're having without like throwing it in their face. And so I was looking at that, and then Luisa and I were working on that before we started recording. Yeah. And it just like made me so happy again to think of those fun times that we had in Denver.
We had
so much
such
fun.
a fun time. And I know we've already talked y'all's ears off about it, but I'm ready to go back.
I know, I am too. I do have another positive, but I'm going to kind of hold it for the topic. Okay. So that's my topic for right now, is that just, you know, reminiscing. Oh, and also I had a great time. My company took us all on a branch retreat. I totally forgot about this because I got so excited about Denver again. We went to Hot Springs, Arkansas this past weekend, and literally had the most fun getting to know my coworkers, more of like on a personal level, and I've never been to Arkansas, so I can mark that off as a state that I've been to.
All right.
Which is one of my bucket lists, is to go to all 50 states, and so I did something on my bucket list this weekend, which is always a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hot springs is like, Ozarks? Or, Ozarks and kind of like Outer Banks.
Yeah.
Where they just can like travel in boats everywhere. That's the feel that I got from there. And I was like, it would be so fun and cute to live here.
Okay.
And yeah, have this big house on the lake. Like, that would be fucking awesome.
That would be fucking awesome.
But yeah, so I'm just reminiscing on all of my fun times. Like, it would just be my dream to honestly just travel and experience life in different cultures and places.
Yeah.
With people that I love, and then also just by myself. Like, I would love to do that. That would be so much fun.
That would be a lot of fun. I think we all dream that.
Literally my dream.
So, any of you recruiting anybody to travel? We're your gals.
Yeah, if you're recruiting a girl trip partner, I will come every single time. I feel like my mic is literally about to fall off the table.
Uh-oh.
Let me just readjust. Okay, you tell us what your positive is while I fix
All right,
this.
y'all. So my positive is, this weekend I got to go. I guess what you could call like my first baseball game. My company was sponsored. I don't know, not sponsored, but we were invited to someone's suite because we helped finance the Rangers Stadium. And so I got free suite tickets.
This was your first baseball game ever in your whole entire life?
Yes, because funny story, I've been to the stadiums, but I've never been to a game.
Like, you've gone to tour a stadium?
Yes, yes, but I've never like gone out of my way to
like a professional game.
Yes.
Have you ever been to like a minor league game?
No.
Like the Rough Riders?
No.
Have you ever been to like a Pee-wee game?
No.
Literally first time ever going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Like T-ball, nothing?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's that's a fact I didn't know about you.
Yeah, never. I don't know. Baseball just was never something that. It's a little slow side. It's a little on the slow side, so my attention span can't handle it.
Can't grasp it.
No, can't grasp it.
It's like it's too slow. My mind is moving so fast. Like, I just can't even grasp baseball.
I can't. No, we were like sitting. So we're like in the suite, and it's like some of my coworkers, our bosses are there. Everyone's chatting, free booze, free food, great time. And
I mean, that's really why everybody goes. Is the
really
booze.
That's the only reason we go.
And the free
and we got free ice cream.
Oh well,
oh my god, it was so good.
I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, I haven't been in a long time, but on Wednesday nights they have $1 hot dogs, and I know how much you love your hot dogs.
I love my hot dogs.
Yeah,
love my hot dogs.
So maybe we should try to go on a Wednesday night. Oh shoot, we have kickball on Wednesday nights. All right.
Damn it. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure out when we
But this is how bad my attention span is, because I would get distracted with like the giant screen with like the player's name on it. Then I'd be like, oh fuck, they're playing. They're playing, and I miss like whatever everyone else is freaking out about.
That's why they're showing you the player.
No. So like on the screen, they'll just have stats.
Yeah.
They don't have.
I've been to a baseball game before.
Okay. Well, for those of you who might not know, they show you the stats on the screen, and then you have to like watch. And I wasn't watching, so then I would get like, oh fuck, why are we booing this player? Like, are we winning? Are we losing? Oh my god, it was.
Oh my.
But
god.
I wasn't the only one. There was someone else that didn't know baseball either.
Who? Fernanda?
No.
Oh, did Fernanda actually know what was going on?
Yes, she actually knew what was going on.
Wow, good job, Fernanda.
I know.
Why is my thingy not staying? Keep going.
Because it doesn't want to. But no, one of our coworkers brought one of his really good friends, and he didn't know baseball either, and him and I were bonding over how much, don't come at me, we prefer soccer. So, it's,
I wish I was closer to my mic right now.
So Erin just gasped.
What?
Really loud.
How do you like soccer more?
Because I grew up with it. Okay. It's a world sport that everyone plays.
Okay.
Everyone can bond over it.
I feel like soccer is just as boring as baseball, honestly.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been to a Buffalo Wild Wings on World Cup seasons?
No, because I don't care about soccer.
You can't say that outside of the United States.
I can too. I can say whatever I want. This is my voice. I can have my own damn opinion about whatever I want.
Oh, soccer. Listen, it's just quicker and better.
Okay.
I'm not saying baseball isn't. Baseball is it's a very what's it called? It's an old sport.
Okay. I mean, I just understand what's going on, so I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just boring to me.
I mean, I don't really like hockey either because it's like soccer with sticks and a puck.
But it's just as fun.
Mm.
But you like golf too, don't you?
No, I don't like golf.
Oh, okay. Because baseball and golf are like on the same level for me. I don't get it.
No, I don't like golf. Golf is boring to watch.
But would you watch tennis?
No.
What? All of these exhilarating games?
I would watch it if I was at a live event, but I'm not going to choose to watch that on TV.
All right. Well, next time.
All it is like,
But it's good.
It literally sounds just a bunch of grunts. That's it. It's a bunch of grunts.
Well, that's what all sports are.
But you don't hear all the grunts.
Yes, you do. On basketball, you're like, ha! Or volleyball, ha! You hear the little grunts.
I don't watch volleyball on TV.
Really? Did you not watch the Olympics?
Okay, the Olympics, every 4 years I'll watch volleyball, okay, on TV.
Not even college?
Luisa, we're not going to have this argument right now. No.
All right. Well, all I'm saying is...
Also, I don't have cable, so it's like all I get is streaming. I'm not going to go to Hooters and watch fucking volleyball or tennis.
But you'll watch football.
I will watch football. I enjoy watching football. I also enjoy watching basketball. Golf, tennis, I do enjoy watching volleyball if it's like, I did watch one game. Nebraska was like gonna win the championship or something one year, and I was in Nebraska with family who actually like went to Nebraska, played like it was more like I was invested in it, like that. Yes, but I'm not just like gonna go sit around and like.
Well, I don't either, but like if it's on, I'm like okay. But the next World Cup.
I also don't have cable, so I can't.
I don't have cable either. But next World Cup, I'm taking you to a sports bar, and we're watching the soccer games.
I understand it's intense. If I'm invested in it, sure. I mean, I studied abroad in Spain. I understand how intense it is. I get it. I just don't understand the game. Like, I'll have to learn. I'll learn, okay?
Okay.
When soccer season comes around, I'll try to learn.
Okay.
Anyways, now that we've gone over what sports we like to watch on TV and not, I want to talk to you about my negative that happened to me today, and I got so mad.
Uh-oh.
I got so mad today. And I feel like a lot of you hopefully will be able to relate with me on this because I cannot be the only person that this has happened to. And I feel like it's so stupid. I might have been a Karen. Like, I asked to speak to the manager. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, it was intense. So let me just tell you what happened.
Okay.
It's kind of like a long story, so I'll kind of try to wrap it up. But basically, I had a toll tag bill that I hadn't paid. And for those people that know me, my registration on my car has been out for longer than I like to admit. And I was trying to be responsible today and trying to get that done. But I called them and they were like, oh, you still, like, you have a hold on your account. You can't get your registration done. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Like, I took care of my toll tag bill over a month ago. Like, it should be taken care of by now. Well, I had gotten pulled over, and this cop, which I didn't know he could do or that this was even a thing, issued me a citation, did not even let me know when he pulled me over. He literally let me go with a warning, he said, but issued this citation behind my back. How rude.
Wow.
Didn't even give it to me. So I probably could go to court and say I was never issued a ticket.
Yeah.
And fight it. But I was so annoyed. I found this out because, well, my mom they sent it to my house, my mom's house, because my mom's name is on the car, whatever. And so I didn't even know. And she was like, you need to take care of this. I was like, it's been taken care of. I literally called the lady, the toll tag people, and said, I need to pay this bill, and told her all the reason why I hadn't paid the bill, and she's like, let me talk to my manager and see if we can do something about it. Yeah. She comes back and says, we took the bill off, all you need to do is pay $22 today. And I was like, cool, I'll pay $22. Okay. So a month later, when I'm trying to register my car, the guy's like, you need to call the toll tag people back because you still have a hold on your account. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I took care of this over a month ago. So when
the fact that they're, like, even, like...
related? Yeah. The fact that I can't register my fucking car, if I don't register my car, I get a ticket. If I don't pay my toll tag bill, what the fuck does that have to do with my registration?
Yeah. Doesn't
How
really
is that
make
even
sense.
connected?
It shouldn't be.
If somebody knows...
please tell us.
Can somebody please reach out to me and explain it to me? Because I honestly don't know, and maybe I won't be as mad about this because I need to understand why it's fucking connected. Why do I have to pay? Because what if I didn't drive on the tolls? Yeah. You can still get places and not drive on the tolls.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah, Luisa had to do it for a long time, and I'm like, just get a fucking toll tag. It's the best thing ever. Now I fucking hate the toll tag company. Take your toll tags off. Let's band together. So anyways, I get on the phone with this man who you can just tell that he's just trying to do his job. And so I'm trying not to be a complete bitch, you know? Mm-hmm. And I was just getting so frustrated at what he was telling me because it was not the information that I wanted to hear. Yeah. He was like, so first of all, actually, he was like, yeah, like, let me see. We're probably going to be able to take some of these fees off, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. He comes back. He's like, yeah, man, we're not going to be able to take any of these fees off. I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Because when I called over a month ago, and this lady who works for you, she works for the toll tag company, told me that I don't have to pay. And I was like, are you serious? I don't have to pay? Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? Asked probably 5 times. She just took it off of my toll tag account. So apparently there's 2 accounts, y'all. There's a toll tag account and there's also your cash zip account or whatever. Mm-hmm. So just be wary of both of those. Make sure you know that there's 2. So she took that off my toll tag so I could continue using my toll tag. Wow. And then also charged me $22. So I'm like, well, when I asked her, why are you sure that I don't owe anything? Why did she say no? Mm-hmm. And they were like, well, you misunderstood. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I understood the words that came out of her mouth. I was getting heated right now. Oh, my God. Anyways, I was like, I asked to speak to the manager, and the manager was just like, basically just telling me the same shit. I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever. I'm done talking to people. I've been on the phone with you for 45 minutes. 45 minutes I was talking to these fools.
Oh, my God. 45?
Yes.
During your lunch break?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I know. Wasted my damn time. My Chick-fil-A was cold at this point.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to treat myself, go to Chick-fil-A, ate it. French fries are fucking cold.
Oh, no.
And you can't reheat French fries. You just have to eat them cold. You know?
You can, but...
I mean, but they're... I don't know. Yeah. It's just not the same. Yeah. So, I just ate my cold Chick-fil-A and, you know, tried to act like I didn't tear up in my car, being so frustrated. I just, like, fucking paid it. And I was like, ugh! I wish I just, like...
fought harder.
Yes. Yeah. So, I was just like, at this point, I need to get my registration done. I'm just going to pay the fucking bill. So, that's my negative for the day.
Damn.
So hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Yeah. It will be. It will be.
Seriously. It will be. Tomorrow will be a better day.
I won't have a toll tag bill to pay tomorrow, so that's good.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I have rent to pay tomorrow. Great. Tomorrow's the 1st.
Oh, good.
Damn it.
Damn.
All right, well, maybe the next day will be better. I just almost made Luisa spit out her wine.
Oh
okay,
my
what's
God.
your negative?
My negative.
See if you can beat me.
No,
Okay.
I don't think I could. I don't even think if
ever
I
beat me.
wanted to, I don't think I could top that. Well, as you know, I'm doing my laundry here at Erin's because my mom's washer, something's going wrong with it. Her fancy Samsung is like, won't do anything, so we're waiting for someone to come out to come and fix it. So.
Well, it's a good thing I have a washer at least.
I
and a
know,
dryer.
seriously.
What if I had to string line your clothes to dry?
Oh, God, no. My mom was like, just take it to, because I guess like in Flower Mound or Louisville, there's like a place you can take it and they'll wash it and fold it for you. And I was like,
where is that?
I think it's like in Louisville, and you take it to this lady and she apparently does a really good job. And I was like, I just don't have the energy and I don't want to waste.
Also, it's not worth it if she doesn't come to your house and put it away for you.
Exactly.
'Cause I can honestly do that part by myself.
I don't even think I could fold it, honestly. If she could do that, great.
It just lays in my closet, unfolded in a pile of.
No, it just
You have
lays
a pile
unfolded.
of clean clothes and a pile of dirty clothes.
I do.
You're like, this isn't too wrinkly. I've got a steamer. I just steam out the
Well, my
wrinkles.
mom's dryer has a wrinkle away option. So I'll just throw it in there.
That's nice.
And it wrinkles my nice blouses away.
It takes them away. That's nice.
Yeah, it takes the wrinkles away.
Yeah, you said it wrinkles your blouses. I don't know.
I don't know what I said.
Whatever.
I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Anyways, that's my negative. Hopefully my mom's washer gets fixed pretty soon. It seems like a basic thing, but you know, people always try to make it seem like, well, actually, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Just fix the damn washer.
Yeah. Do your job.
God.
People and their jobs. It's like, he was, I like at the end kind of started like saying the F word, which is not something that I normally do, but I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm like, oh my God, Erin, calm down. Like just trying to tell myself, like, he was just like telling me, it's because don't say something if you don't know if it's true. Like, don't tell me you're going to take off fees and then come back and act like you talked to your manager. You probably just put me on hold because I fucking have
do that.
I have done that before. So I fucking know. Like, oh, yeah. And then it's like, sorry, the doctor can't see you. Like, he's busy. You're in a meeting. It's like, you probably didn't even fucking go and talk to the manager.
I always put them on hold and I'm like, I wait till like a song ends or something. And then I'm like, hi, I'm sorry. Like, they're not available or...
I've done it. I know.
Well, I'm talking shit about them to whoever's
like, God,
near me.
This person's a fucking idiot. Like, yeah, you got to pay your stupid bill, bitch. Like, probably is what this guy's saying about me. So...
We're like, Frank,
so whenever,
we got a live one.
whenever I did speak to the manager, I was like, I just want to make sure that you are aware of what's going on and that, like, I don't know if you're the manager that the person I was speaking to was talking to. And it did seem like he understood or knew what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. So I guess he did actually go and talk to the manager, but
at least it wasn't one of those where it's like, I need to speak to the manager. And yes, I am the manager.
Give me your manager, sir. Give me your supervisor.
Yes.
I am also the supervisor. No, you're fucking not. Oh, give me the owner. Give me the owner of NTTA.
Oh, give me the government on the line right now.
Oh, give me the president.
Give me the mayor. The governor. Give me the governor right now.
All the high power.
Because NTTA is only in Texas, so you'd have to speak to Greg Abbott.
Well, I feel like he would be nice to me, so I could get on his good side. He'd be like, just waiver fees.
Right? He's like, I rolled down in my wheelchair all the time. I take that back. That was me.
I mean, he does have a wheelchair.
He does.
But yeah, so, to the man that I spoke to today, I'm sorry for cussing at you, but next time try a little harder.
Yeah. And you know what? We can blame Karens for this, because some Karens, like, they all just ask to speak for the manager over stupid things. So now, like, when us normal people get mad over things, like, customer service is just like, oh, fucking.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe it is a valid reason.
Yeah, maybe. But also I was like, okay, so first of all, whenever I called the first lady, I was calling to pay my bill.
So really, it's on the first ladies.
Exactly. I was like, this is an employer that works for you, and I was calling to pay my bill. She came back to me and said, you don't have to pay your bill anymore because I removed it from your account. And they're like, well, she removed it from this account, but you still have to pay it. And I was like, well, that bitch doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about then. Like, right. Go fire her.
Let me speak to every woman that you have there till I recognize.
I don't remember her name. And I was just so grateful for her. I remember I was calling my mom. I was like, I should have fucking listened to my mom. She's like, that doesn't sound right. And I was like, no, like, she told me, like, I looked at my account. Yeah. It's zero balance. She's like, okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm done talking about it. I need to drink some wine. Okay. So, what are we talking about again?
Okay,
I just lost my train of thought.
I know. Fucking on TTA. All right.
Fuck the tolls. Ban the tolls.
Why were tolls... You know what? Maybe this could be a topic for later on, okay. But why were tolls created? Like, what's the point of a toll? A tollway?
So we can pay the city
to get onto the fucking road? Like, isn't that just part of our taxes?
I don't know.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It really doesn't make sense in my brain.
Someone explain this to me. How can I get on 35 for free, but I have to pay, like, what? Because
or
it's just...
635. It's like rich people donated to the road, and now we have to pay them back?
That's not fair.
Thing?
That's not fair. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's right.
Well, I would love for someone to
that
tell
would make
us
no
why
sense, because that would be... Yeah, someone explain this to us. Or I'll research it and I'll find out. Because that shit's fucked.
Next week we'll give you guys an update on what we find out.
Because every state has a tollway.
I don't know, but you can drive not on the toll road. So it's like, what do you do if just everyone decides to not drive on the toll road? I mean, traffic would really suck, but...
traffic already sucks.
Just get rid of all the stoplights going down that way, the side roads.
And people be smart when you're driving, please.
Okay.
Don't brake when you merge.
We're talking about...
Okay, that's the end. We're done. We're done. No more tollway talk. All right, today's topic. Fuck the tollway.
All right, today's topic.
Tonight's topic is living the life the way you want to.
Ooh, living your life the way you want to?
Yes, that's what I meant. Living life. Because, I mean, sometimes, like, you know, you have family members, friends, people in your life that criticize or, you know, oh, like, why would you want to do that? Like, it's not going to make you any money, or it's not going to make you happy, or he's awful, or she's whatever input they're...
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't have the best intentions.
Well, I honestly think that people take actions that you're doing, they take those actions personally, and it's like, dude, I'm not doing anything intentionally to hurt anybody. I'm living my life the way that I want to make me happy. Mm-hmm. And you can't
please everybody.
You can't please everybody, first of all. So, and even if you tried to please everybody, there's always going to be one asshole that is trying to bring you down. There's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be a negative Nancy to bring you down. So, and actually a friend that just recently, like, I've started becoming close to, she told me that she moved here from LA about maybe a year and a half ago, and she went back home to just visit some friends and family, and you know, she's doing well here. She likes it. She's living her life, and like, not everybody is as supportive as she wanted them to be, or and I think too, like, as for yourself, you also have to like have that expectation that you're not going to make everyone happy, and that as long as you're making yourself happy, that whatever everyone else thinks doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I mean, it really sucks because there are people in your life that you're like, I really value your opinion, and I want you to acknowledge that I'm happy and doing what I want to do, and like, you know, saying that it's the best for me, you know, like it might not be the best thing, but it's my life, and I'm going to live, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to make mistakes, and I'm going to love hard and
live hard, yeah.
Live hard, yeah. Ooh, I love that. Love hard and live hard.
Love hard and live hard. Let me write that down.
Okay.
I agree. I personally have had family members that have said to my face, like, well, I don't think that's right for you. I don't, you know, at the end of the day, and I think this is what I've learned my entire life, it's, you only have yourself to look out for and yourself to make happy. And when you're going through these changes in life, whether it's work, relationship, you've moved to a new city because you just felt like it, whatever it is, that's when your true friends and the true people in your life start to show. And, you know, I'm a big believer that God and the universe, whoever's you believe in, that they bring certain people in our lives for a certain chapter. And when that chapter ends, some people do move on to your next storyline, and other ones stay behind because they were not,
they're just meant to teach you a lesson, and not necessarily meant to be there for a lifetime.
Yes.
Do you remember what I told you in Colorado? We had just gone to the airport, but I was listening to this lady, and she was like, have y'all ever thought about how you are, like, how you're perceived in other people's lives?
Yes.
Or, like, other people's storylines. Like, in some people's storylines, you're the lover.
Yeah.
In some people's storylines, you're the best friend.
Or the villain.
Yeah. In some people's storylines, you're the villain or the enemy. And it's like, that's so crazy because it just kind of teaches you about perspective, and not everybody has the same vision of you that you necessarily have on yourself, or your best friend has on you, or your mom has on you, or like your, you know, the people that are in your corner cheering you on. Like I said, you're always going to have haters, and just having that in the back of your mind, like Luisa said, some people aren't meant to be in the next chapter of your book, and in their chapter you might be, you know, just this little silly girl that doesn't know what she's doing, and it's like, you know what, man, like, fuck you, like, I'm living my life. Don't be mad at me because you're not living yours the way that you want to. Yeah.
I think sometimes also, like, there's insecurities and jealousies in people, and they see you living the life that they would like to be living, but that you have to understand, like, your control only goes so far, and you can only control what happens in your life, and they will bring you down, and they will try to say anything that's hurtful or whatever, because they not that they can't, maybe they can't, but or really won't change in their life. Because I mean, I know we've said this before, like, we're all scared of change, and it's scary and whatever, but, like, you know, sometimes, oh my god, Daisy just attacked Erin. Well, not attacked her. She just scratched her.
She was, like, getting too much in. I was, like, petting her head, and she was, like, getting too into it. She was, like, stabbed me with her nail.
But sometimes,
very
like,
passionate.
She's very passionate about this topic, guys.
Okay, get off.
Sometimes that fear is what pushes you, and many people let that fear, I guess, fuel that fire of, like, hatred and well, that's what I was trying to say, like, the fear of not moving forward pushes, like, really holds them back.
Yeah.
And so when they see other people really living the life that they would like,
and just taking that, like, leap of faith to do what they, like, to follow their dreams and to, you know, start a business or to move across the country because they want to, or to travel, you know, be with that person that they love.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody's not in a healthy relationship, they can be envious of your relationship with somebody, and, you know, it just comes off as negative. But I read this quote the other day. It said, if you're angry, you're living in the past. If you're worried, you're living in the future. But if you're content with where you are in your life, you're living in the present and you're happy. And it's like, holy fuck, like, that's really intense if you think about it, because it's like, if you feel like anger towards somebody, it's like, why does this matter? What will this matter in the next
10 years?
Year?
Yeah.
I mean, things happen so, like, so much can happen in a year.
Yeah, in a day, really.
In a day, like a week even, and it's like, why waste your energy on something that you, first of all, have no control over? Like you said, you can't control other people's emotions. You can't control how other people react towards you. So what's stopping you from just living your life and doing what you want to do and acting how you want to act and living out your own dreams and whatever? And the people that are going to be there are the ones that actually deserve to be there and support you. Wow, you made me bleed, Daisy.
Ouch.
Dude, I wasn't just, like, acting like that. I mean, it's not, like, bad, but there is a little bit of blood.
I'm like, where?
I mean, I just peeled off a little piece of skin. You want to see it? Here.
No, I was talking.
Look. Now it's on my floor.
Ew, you have to vacuum.
Yeah, I'll vacuum tomorrow. But yeah, so that's really, like, the message that I wanted to get across, is just because life is so short that we are fearful of not being successful right now and not, you know, we put so much pressure on ourselves. We're not even 30. Like,
no.
I mean, you're not even close to being 30. I'm a little shy of a year. But there's so much life to still live. But also, like, life could be gone in an instant. Yeah. Which is extremely scary to think about. But it's like, why are we not just living our life to the fullest every single day? Yeah.
I mean, also, like, you guys have to think, and I always say this, it's something that my mom has always told me growing up, you know, because when you're younger, you're like, no, like, if I wear, you know, like, people are going to stare, like, if I wear this, or if I act like myself, like, people are always going to, there's always going to be someone out there that's going to say something. Always. And you know what? Fuck them. Yeah. Like,
it's like, I'm sorry you're jealous of my, I don't know, whatever the fuck I decide to wear that day. Like, yeah. Who cares? Like, who cares what kind of clothes you wear or what your style is or what
if you're too outgoing, if you're too loud, if you laugh too hard, or you cry over fictional characters, whatever it is, it's like, you're you, and, like, that's who you are. It
makes you who you are, and it makes you fun, because we've said this so many times, like, if everyone was the same, it'd be so fucking boring.
Oh my god.
So boring.
So boring.
Like, if Luisa wasn't who she was, like, we would not have shit to talk about. I mean,
we wouldn't.
We would, but, like, it would all be the same shit. It's like, yeah, we know. Like, I live the same life you do. Like, I already know.
It's like that Lego movie.
I never saw it.
So there's, if any of you have watched it, it's a Lego movie about Legos, and everyone thinks this, obviously.
Wow, what a concept.
No, but they're, like, all cartoons, and they all think the same way. They all like the same things. They all watch the same show. They all sing the same song every single fucking day. And the little Lego character is like, well, what if I want to build something else? And the main guy is like, no, 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 no. You can't have imagination or whatever. But that's a very, I mean, go watch that movie. It's called like it's called the Lego Movie. But it has a really good
so
insight.
Original. It's called the Lego Movie, and it has Legos in it. No fucking way.
And they build stuff with Lego.
With Legos? Holy shit. All right.
No, but I mean,
highly recommend.
It's a good movie. If any of you guys have kids, yes, it has a good message.
I'm just fucking with you.
But I mean, the little guy is like, what if I don't want to think this way?
Yeah.
What if I don't want to build that? What if I don't want to sing the same fucking song? The song literally is called Everything is Awesome. And not everything was awesome, man. Not everything was awesome.
I mean, not everything is awesome. Like, life fucking happens. And I told Luisa this story earlier about my toll tag, and I know we said we weren't going to talk about it again. But it was really impactful in my day, so it's really triggering me. But she was just like, man, I'm really sorry. And I was like, like, it's okay. Like, obviously, it's probably my own fault that I let it go on so long. But also, it's life. Like, shit like this just fucking happens.
Yeah.
And, like, inconveniences. This is what this podcast is about. It's just life inconveniences that fucking suck. Yeah. But having a support system and people to help you get through those inconveniences is like super duper important. Because going through shit like, I mean, this whole tag thing is not the end of the world. Like, I'll be able to get through it. It's questionable, but I will try my best. But yeah, I think that surrounding yourself with people that actually care about you and want the best for you is truly key to living a good life, and being able to recognize the people that are toxic and don't wish you well. Unfortunately, those people are not going, they're going to keep you down. They're going to put negative thoughts in your brain, and that's not what you need.
No, not just the negative thoughts, but they're going to lead you down a path that you are not going to end up happy with, and you might even turn into them. You might even resent them, really, at the end of the day.
Well, it's just like, I don't know, if you're in a place and you're with people that are like, no, you don't need to do that, like, don't do that, you're gonna be sad or not succeed, or you're gonna fail, or blah blah blah, like, you're gonna end up believing those things, and like you said, you're just gonna become one of them. A negative Nancy, a hater. You're gonna be one of them. So you kind of have to break away. It's all about, we've also talked about this, your mindset, about knowing what you want and where you want to be, and achieving those goals, and writing shit out,
mindfulness.
And just being mindful of where you want to go, and not letting outside people get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish.
Something my therapist said, he's when people offer like, oh, can I just say something regarding blah blah blah, and you're like, they can be like, like, those pants make your butt look too big, or whatever. Okay, thanks. Thank you for your input.
Thank you so much for your opinion that I didn't fucking ask for.
Oh,
if you ever
he
said
wasn't
that,
telling me.
well.
He was telling me, he's like, because I said something that had happened, and he was like, well, did you ever think of being like, okay, thank you, and then just walking away? And I was like, that thought never crossed my mind.
My thought was, I'm gonna punch this bitch in the face.
Well, I was like, my thought was just like telling the person like straight up, like, well, not fuck you, but like in a politer, bitchier way. I'm like, well, your life isn't much better. We don't need to get into that, but you know what I'm saying. And my therapist was just like, well,
you have a fat ass too, okay?
Well, my therapist was just like, well, did you think about maybe just saying, oh, okay, thank you?
I saw this thing on TikTok today, actually, and it kind of pertains to this, what your therapist says. But it's like, if somebody's talking to you like in a negative way or whatever, commenting on something like that, it's like something to just like throw them off in they will not know, like, what to say next. Just to say, do you think that I allow everyone to talk to me like this, or am I just making an exception for you to talk to me like this? And people are like, oh, shit, like, she means business.
Well, that's a very, I mean, I used to say that all the time growing up. We can touch that later on, but it also reminds me of a meme, or not, it's not really a meme, it's more of like a tweet. And this mother says that she doesn't like to raise her voice or spank her children because if they accept that from her, what would they accept from significant others when they're older? And that speaks very loudly. It's like, okay, I never allowed my father to raise his voice or anything. I guess it would be considered talking back, but it was me being like, I would never let...
Drawing the boundary.
Yeah, drawing. And that's one very big thing that...
But that's something that you have to learn as, you know, you're finding yourself and you're learning about who you want to be and
I think
the
it's
type
as
of
you
person.
grow older.
Yeah, but you have to set those boundaries. Like, we were talking about the people that are going to be negative and the haters and shit. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm too busy being successful over here and living my happy life that I don't have time for your negative energy, and I'm not going to...
Well, it's not just that, but it's like, I've recently in the past year I've learned setting boundaries does not, because I mean, I think a lot of us, especially in families, you grow up and it's like you feel kind of guilty for setting those boundaries because, you know, family is everything and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it is totally okay to set these boundaries with these people that you maybe only see twice a year.
Yeah.
They don't need to know everything about you. You know, at Thanksgiving dinner, what happened to Jimmy?
Yeah.
He's not here anymore. Move on.
Yeah.
You know, I had a speech professor tell us once that we all have these people in our lives, whether they're friends or family, whatever. And he's like, every once in a while, you just kind of have to feed them with a silver spoon. Give them like, oh, I'm good. I'm living, you know, this is what I'm doing. That's it. You don't need to give a long explanation of anything because, quite frankly, they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
If you're only seeing them twice a year.
Yeah. Or like, if you're not here to, like, support me, and you don't necessarily have to support me, I guess. Like, if you're against whatever I'm doing, I don't know what I'm going to be doing that anybody would be against. Yeah. But, like, let's just say somebody in our friend group is against it. It's like, I'm probably not going to be hanging out with you as much as people that are like-minded. Yeah. You know, giving me positive energy, all of that stuff. I just don't have time, and I can't put my effort into somebody that's not here to support, like, me and my happiness. And it's like, if you don't support it, or at that point you're just like not supporting me as living my life, like, however I want, you know? And it's not that I don't love you as a person. Like, I can still love you and not hang out with you. I can still... It's not... That doesn't have to do with anything. Like, I can still be there and support what you do. And I can still, you know, have you around. But I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to, like, spend time with somebody that is vocal about not supporting me. Yeah. You know? Like, there's no point in that. But I'm not going to bash somebody else's life or dreams or whatever they're doing because they're bashing me. You do you, I'll do me. We don't need to have a conflict about anything. Like, I don't understand people like that. I don't get it. Like, there's so much negative shit going on in the world that human beings should be on each other's side. Like, like, we're all human. We're all bleed red. We make mistakes. Sometimes they're bigger than others. But also, like, why can't we just support each other and, like, be happy? Yeah, I agree. I think that's, like, should be the motto of the world. Yeah. I think so, too. I agree. You don't sound very enthusiastic. No, I agree. No, I do too. I do too. It's like you just became like a phone operator. Press 2 if you agree.
Press 3 if you don't.
If you'd like to speak to an operator.
Press 0.
Sexy operator.
No, I agree. We're all human, and you learn by mistakes. Number one, like, no one's perfect. Mm-hmm. No one is perfect, and I think that's something that, we have to remind ourselves. And many of us grew up in a society where we have, like, a lot of, I think, millennials, we do put ourselves under an extreme amount of pressure. And
millennials and Gen Zers, I think, are put under extreme amount of pressure.
Well, I don't think Gen Zers are.
You don't think so?
Not from what I see from that generation.
Like, looks wise?
No. I'm saying by society standards.
Oh.
They push a lot. They push back a lot, which I'm like, okay, wow, great.
Yeah.
Someone's
like,
doing
on
it.
what's like right and wrong.
Yes. And like, we were very we were given fucking participation trophies, like, mini leagues, and so what I'm trying to
kind of did what we were told, because we're good children.
we were goody two shoes.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, we were put under this, like, extreme pressure of, like, okay, go to college, and then you get married, and then you have babies, and it's like, many of us are not even dating. Yeah. We don't even have a significant other, and dating. We feel this, like, oh, fuck, like, I'm getting closer
to
third.
Behind.
Yes, we feel behind, and there's this extreme pressure, and it's like, I'm not where I want to be in my work life, my dating life, whatever it is, but, like, that is very unrealistic.
But I think that if you look at the generations before us, it's progressed, because, like, my grandparents got married when they were, 18 or whatever, like, first love. And I mean, I think just society and, like, social media, cell phones,
the past 20 years,
all of that stuff has enhanced how we communicate, how we find people, how, like, whenever our grandparents were here and dating, they were literally knew the people in their town. So it's not like they had that many options. They went to school with maybe like 30 people. So it's like 15 girls, 15 guys. Who's going to marry who? That's a little extreme, but that's kind of, but it's like, get the gist. But it's like,
there weren't as many people, like, connecting, I guess is what you're
right. Well, they never left their hometown. It's not like they went to Denver on the weekends and went and met dudes or whatever and fell in love or whatever. Not that that's what happened, but if it did, it was
a very small portion.
Right.
If it did happen, it was a very small percentage.
Right. So they tended to just marry the people that they grew up with and went to high school with. And so now we're like, there's an entire world of things that we haven't seen. Mm-hmm. And we're like, we don't want to have to be forced to do anything that we don't want to do.
I mean, not just that, but I had a conversation with one of my mom's friends who's like maybe a generation ahead of us, whatever is before millennial.
Boomers.
And no, there's Boomers. Like a Gen X.
Before, it's boomers and then...
Boomers end at 63.
Where do they start?
In the 50s.
Okay, whatever. Continue with your story.
And she was saying that, like, in a way, yes, our generation's very lucky because we don't look down on each other when it comes to premarital sex, which that was very, very frowned upon, even, like, with people dating in the 80s, early 90s. And we've come a long way, but there's still a lot of societal pressures, and I say to that, fuck it,
I think, yeah, you just, at this point, like, society is, I mean, it's just an idea. Like, it's not society isn't real life. And you just kind of have to say this, you have to take, the bull by its horns and say, this is my life, and I'm going to do what I want to do. If I want to there's not like a necessarily a plan or a rule book of what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get married at 20 years old and live to be 80 and it fucking works. And some people get divorced 3 times and find the love of their life on the 4th one.
Yeah.
Some people, it just doesn't.
Some people never marry.
Some people don't have kids, don't want kids, adopt. Like, there's no one specific plan that is proven to make anybody happy. And
yeah.
I think we've been taught to know that white picket fence, marry 2 kids,
a dog, a pet,
yeah,
whatever.
like, that's just what I think everyone has as the American dream or the perfect life or perfect relationship, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I think that as an individual who, I feel like I have a pretty good head on my shoulders, you just have to be aware that that's not necessarily the case. And if it is, then sure. Like, if that's what ends up happening, cool. But the fact that hasn't happened yet, or will it happen, like, I can't worry about the future.
Yeah.
All I'm doing right now is being content right now, working on myself, living the life that I want to live, working hard on my job, doing shit that makes me happy, traveling, spending time with my friends. That's what it's all about, is just doing things that you love to do, and yeah, that's it.
Well, to wrap this up, you can't set yourself to any standards, your parents, even yourselves, because that is just unrealistic. You just have to live day by day and live it day by day, and things will slowly start happening, but you can't
set goals for yourself, and
realistic goals.
Well, yeah, but you set goals for yourself.
No, yes, but
that's how you achieve things. If you want things to happen, you have to be aware of how to get there.
But like small realistic ones. Don't be like, I'm gonna be a millionaire, by next year.
Shit can happen.
I mean, shit can't, but like,
if you want to work hard enough, you fucking can do it.
No, I know. I'm just set realistic goals is what I'm saying.
I'm going to be a millionaire next year, Luisa.
Okay, we're going to look back on this episode. You better be a millionaire.
August 31st. All right, be a millionaire. Actually, I did have a goal that I wanted to be a millionaire by the time that I'm 30, but I'm not really anywhere close to that. So, we'll see. In a year. August 31st is when this is being recorded.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right, come back in a year, guys.
If you want to, you can. It's all about what you put your mind to, what your priorities are. You're probably not going to become a millionaire if you're out partying and getting shit-faced every night. Probably not going to happen because you wake up hungover. Mm-hmm. But if you set your mind to your work and how you're earning your money, then, you can fucking do whatever you want. It's all about your priorities and what makes you happy. You can fucking achieve the fucking world.
Yeah, definitely.
You can do it.
We believe in you.
We believe in you. I feel like we should just end on that note.
Yeah. That was a good note. Oh. That was gross. Ew.
Okay. You didn't have anything else to add?
Oh my god. Went down the wrong pipe.
I heard you gulp from over here.
I know. I'm a loud gulper.
She's a loud gulper.
No. Okay. I guess just the way I ended it, just don't, you know how I ended it.
If you don't have anything to add, you can just say, no, I don't have anything to add.
No. No. I think
Okay.
this is a good little bookend.
Okay. The next chapter will be next week.
Yeah. What will we talk about?
Oh yeah, next week we're gonna have Erin Cleveland on.
Yes.
I forgot. We FaceTimed her before this, and she said she wanted to join us, so she's coming on next week. So get excited.
Woohoo!
And we don't know what we're gonna talk about yet. So if you have any topic ideas, let us know. Yeah. Follow us on Instagram at basically adulting
_
podcast. And then if you want to email us, it's
basically adulting 247 at gmail.com.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah.
So y'all have a beautiful day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. And we will see you next week.
We'll talk to you next week.
You'll listen to us next week.
We can see you through your car.
We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We can see you.